I'm gonna get off this fucking child.
They're back.
Well, that's pretty blackmailable right there.
Back at Subway.
You weren't made
Also,
for
I'm
moderate to
not
severe
paying
Crohn's disease or ulcerative
for-
colitis,
I got
but
YouTube
number one
Premium.
prescribed Entyvio.
But
Okay.
I don't know what the hell is gonna show up in my suggested list on the side. I want them to be like showing up like edgelord stuff. So I'm just using a private
dude.
window.
Dude, there was a point in time where I was my algorithm and like Brittany would just be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" It would literally be Sadhguru and Family Guy clips, just like on shorts, like one after the other. So literally, it would just be like yoga clips and then like fucking Family Guy.
Well, here's the thing: is if you look up comic books at all on YouTube, the algorithm is immediately like, this guy wants to see Jordan Peterson and Charlie Kirk and nothing else. And I don't know what it is specifically about comic books.
Well, it's because they figure they're going for like what they think a comic book reader is, which obviously like there's the main comic book reader, which is like the fucking the Simpsons, you know, what everyone thinks about the comic book store. What the fuck is his name? I don't remember.
Comic book guy.
That guy, it would like love Jordan Peterson. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why that's the demographic that they're going after. Is just.
Yeah, I feel like
fat
anything.
Fucking nerd.
I feel like anything I want to watch on YouTube that's like entertainment related, they're like, this guy's also a piece of shit who has a lot of like cares about what everyone's doing. But so
no, yeah, definitely. I mean, I the Andrew Tate saga like lasted long after the actual initial rush. Like I was still getting his reels for so long because like I watch like some UFC stuff. Just like I mean I've been watching UFC since I was a kid, but like I'll watch just like highlights and stuff. And that also they just assume that I want to see Andrew Tate all the time. Which as like a villain, I loved Andrew Tate. Not as like a real person, but like as a trading card game villain. You know.
That's the problem with Andrew Tate is I'm like, I don't want to see this, but then I definitely click on it. It's like, I want to see what this
like,
weird-ass man is saying.
Yeah, like just appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to try to figure out what Five Nights at Freddy is.
Yep.
And we're both very washed. You're in your 30s, right?
I just hit my 30s in December, so I'm 30 now.
So
what 30 are you?
I'm 36.
Okay. All right.
I'm old enough that having a podcast where the first episode is trying to figure out what Five Nights at Freddy's is pretty upsetting. But I mean, do you like? Are you around? Do you have like family with kids?
Yes. Yeah, I have. Well, my brother has 2 daughters. I have 2 nieces. One is 7 and the other is 3. And they don't really like. They just like Mario and like Sonic and stuff.
Honestly, that's good. No, my nephews were always trying to get me to watch play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay,
but I've never done it. I'm not doing that.
So like I have very limited knowledge of like what it is. I think that like I've seen it. I haven't seen what it actually is, but like I've seen the thing around. Yeah. I've seen it, you know. Yeah. So I have no clue what it could possibly be at all.
Yeah. So what?
Go on.
You've just like heard of it?
Yeah.
All right.
So from what I gather, if I didn't just interrupt you, is okay. From what I gather. Aesthetically, it looks like something that you would see at like Tower Records, like remember like the collectible section of like any like record store, or like you know like it looks like it would be in line with like a Living Dead doll or like you know when like you walk into when you would walk into a comic book store as a kid and there was just like a Chucky doll and you knew you were in like a kind of an adult place, like that's what it looks like, but it's in Target. You know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know what it is. I know there's a movie.
Okay,
They made a
I didn't
movie,
know that.
and I know at some point a very drunk person was talking about how they were going to cosplay as Five Nights at Freddy's on Halloween, and I got no information from that. So let's figure out what this is. So we're slightly less
All right.
washed. So this is the Wikipedia article. Five Nights at Freddy's is a video game series. Knew that. And a media franchise. I'm not going to read everything. It came out in 2014. Main... Is it that old?
I guess so. I don't fucking know.
I feel like I just heard about this thing like 3 years ago. But it's about... It's 10 video games. They made 10 of these games. And it's a fictional family pizza restaurant named Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So it's like Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. Oh, all right. So, okay.
Like, do you think it's like Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, so I don't know. I guess I mean maybe there's a crossover in that like the animatronic like band things kind of like kill people or something. That sounds. I don't know. Is that correct?
I don't know. Well, the story of the games follows a series of night guards, family members, and spirits who have all been affected by a serial killer named William Afton, who disguises himself as a giant rabbit inside the prior mentioned establishment. That's what it is. So
I thought it was like a bear.
I also thought that was a bear. I mean, to be fair, I only saw the YouTube thumbnails preparing for this.
Okay.
I was 100% sure that was a bear. Also, it's not haunted, it's just a dude in the suit. Like,
okay. All right.
I thought it was like a possessed one. So let's see.
Yeah, like that's what I was getting at. Like, I mean, which I guess is fine. Like, I think the line for me with like stuff like that is when they start being like, well, it's like okay, let's take like okay, Child's Play, the new Chucky stuff, for example, where it's like, oh, he's the app went bad and now he's killing people or whatever. It's like,
is that how they rebooted Chucky?
Yeah, or I honestly I could be. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Is that he's
garbage.
like a phone powered? No, I know it's horrible. That's my line. Is like when something becomes too modern, where it's like iPhones are bad, man. That's when I'm kind of like, all right, I can't get on with this. But a guy in a suit,
iPhones are bad though.
They are.
I do kind of. I like the guy in the suit better than iPhones.
Better than iPhone, but not better than like Supernatural Terror, because that shit fucks me up a little bit. I don't like it.
There's 10 games. So do we just search Five Nights at Freddy's 1?
I guess so. I guess so.
All right, I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this in a way where I don't have to hear some. That's another thing that's driving me crazy about trying to, like, I was setting up to do this, and I just like looked up Five Nights at Freddy's. I have never seen a more chaotic search feed. It's all people like screaming and weird shit. We're gonna put the game on and see what this looks like. Really quick.
All right.
How good do you think these graphics are gonna be?
I'm giving it like, you know what? If it's 2014, I'm giving it like a 6.
Yo, the icon right here, that is a fucking bear. So
okay.
that is not a rabbit. I don't know if that's a later game thing, but let's see what these graphics are like.
Purina
That's like a
and
chimpanzee
Kitty
bear.
Yeah.
Highly
hybrid.
digestible with sensitive stomach.
These
DHA
are very
to
good
host support.
graphics.
Yeah. Hold on, pause it real quick. Pause it. I've had this thought for a while, and it's relevant. Why do they advertise dog like animal food?
That's actually a good question.
Who's it for? Like the dog's not gonna be like, hey, can I go get that at the store?
Yeah, but the dogs aren't the one buying stuff. Like,
Yeah, but all you have to say is like the food is good for your dog. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Well,
You know, all right, never mind.
my thing, also a future episode, I want to know who invented cat food and dog food. Because that was definitely a genius. But also, I feel like
Yeah, that's
you're only buying the cheapest dog food or the most expensive dog food. Who's buying the middle of the range dog food?
That's true. That's true. You're never looking for just like what's okay. Like you're always looking for premium. You're looking for. I get Science Diet for my cats.
Hell yeah.
Which like that sounds fucking crazy. But anyway, let's quick digression. Now we're back. We're back on
definitely cutting
Five Nights
that.
at Freddy's.
Yo, that's a bear. The Wikipedia article's wrong. It's Fazbear.
That is a bear. Okay, so it's straight up a bear. I didn't even put that together.
So this is just the game.
All right.
They got a. So is this like Myst? You ever play Myst?
I think I never played it, but I know what it is. I think it was just a bit before my time.
Yeah, it's like a point and
not-
click game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello. I wanted to
What?
record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm
This
finishing up
game-
my last week now, as a matter of fact. So
Pretty
Looks
crazy.
incredibly
I know it can be a bit
complicated.
overwhelming, but
I know.
Tell you, there's
It might be the way this
nothing
guy's
to worry
playing
about.
though,
You'll
because
be fine.
he's just clicking
So
everything,
let's just
trying
focus
to show people
on
like us who are
getting through your
doing a
first
podcast, trying to figure out what it is. You know.
Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read.
Children are playing this game?
It's a legal thing,
I
you
guess
know.
so.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days, or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached, and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know.
Alright, hold up one second. Game studios spend how much money making games now?
Yeah, I have no clue.
And
A lot, I'd assume a lot.
it's like more money than movies.
Yeah.
This looks
Well,
like
my
it was
other
made
question-
for like $700.
Yeah, well, my question is like, why don't they just close the store? Like, why do they need a security guard to work at the Chuck E. Cheese place? Like, there would, I guess there wouldn't be a game with that, or like, why does he need to work the night shift at this place? You know?
Yeah, I'm more confused now. So you're a guy and you operate security cameras?
Yeah, I guess so. Guess
Alright.
we'll just have to keep going.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what.
There's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit
The way this guy's
quirky
playing
at
is
night,
pissing me the
but
fuck
do I
off,
blame them? No.
He's-
If I were forced to sing
He's camera
those same
maxing.
stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and you need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up, they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87.
Is this a game or an audiobook?
It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe.
What the hell is this?
Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to...
Alright, I gotta skip. This is the most boring game
yeah.
I've seen in my life.
No.
But also...
And also,
what?
guys, go on.
See, it's also like very experimental.
Yeah.
What?
I just like I'm too ADD to like sit through that entire explanation. That's like 10 minutes of this guy just like speaking. I would have skipped that. I would have been playing the game already. You know?
I mean, we're skipping it right now, but I don't. So it says like you have like a power level. I'm assuming using the cameras and turning on the lights lowers your power. How is this a huge game? All right, hold on. I'm gonna skip because like I'm assuming you wait for them to do shit.
Wait, whoa, did you see that? Did you see that thing peeking through there?
No, I'm gonna go back.
Or did I just make that up?
What are you talking about? Oh, so it's like a jump.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
jump
a
scare
rabbit.
game. That is a rabbit.
Okay, that is a rabbit.
So obviously we're very powerful, strong men. So we were not jump scared. But is that what this is? It's just like a jump scare game.
This is crazy. I'm definitely like. I'm like a little mad, like I'm a little pissed off, you know. Like,
Yeah, I thought this was like. Honestly, I don't know what. Like, you don't even control your character; you're just pushing buttons. All right, I'm gonna hit play.
I literally, I thought this was just like one of those like stuffed animals with teeth that they sell at the store. You know, like one of those like novelty like collectible things. Like an ugly doll or whatever. I didn't know that there was any of this to this, you know? Like
what is wrong with people? All right,
this is what's wrong with kids nowadays, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is the kids are wrong, not us.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? Alright, quite frankly, this is boring as shit. I'm gonna skip to the middle of the game. I don't know why there's a YouTube video of just the whole game getting played. With 1 million views.
He's still here with this?
I don't understand what's happening at all. I just skipped to the end of the game and it's still the same room.
Fucking sucks.
Alright, hold on. I want to see how many copies of this game people bought. I need to know. This is a huge Wikipedia article.
I know. I also don't trust it very much because they were telling us it's a fucking rabbit when it's a bear.
Yeah, hold up. Oh. Pause. We're stupid. It's in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. But the rabbit is the killer. This game is really dumb.
Yeah.
I think that's supposed to be like a gotcha moment. All right.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I'm gonna get on my phone to figure out how many copies of this game this sold.
okay.
Hold up. How do I do Siri? I'm gonna do Siri because I think that's funnier for this. Hey Siri. How many copies of Five Nights at Freddy did the game sell?
I found this on the web.
4.74 million units.
Damn.
I don't know if that's a lot or not.
I guess in the is it just for the first one, the first game? Because isn't there 10?
I don't have any idea. Oh, wait. So the revenue for the first game is 51.9 million. I like how I'm like 51.9 million. That doesn't sound like a lot of money.
Yeah, I feel like so. Here's the thing. I think that if it's for all the games, that's like the revenue for all the games, then that's not a lot of money. But if like considering, but if it's just for the one game, that's a lot of money.
The first one,
like 4 point something.
The first one has sold 2.1 million units.
Okay,
and the other ones have only sold like 900,000 down to like 336,000.
So it's kind of like the Fast and Furious, where like people just, I feel like gradually just stop caring after like number 7 or 8.
But I feel like I'm very out of touch with culture because those numbers feel stupid low to me to be something every. Are children not playing this game? They're just talking to their uncles about it.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Like, have my nephews not actually played this game? Are they trying to get me to watch this YouTube video with them? Because like these playthrough YouTube videos have more views than the thing ever sold.
That's true. Your nephews might be a bunch of posers, dude.
I already knew that.
We might know more than a lot of people do about this game now that we've watched the YouTube video.
Now that I'm actually watching this, I'm getting the feeling nobody knows what this is. But like, so this game, it's just like a clicking game where they just tell you the story.
Yeah, it sucks.
This game is dog shit.
Yeah.
How are kids playing? How's anybody playing this game?
They're clicking shit, and that's it. And then they're probably like us. They're like, "This sucks." And then gradually, as they kept trying to present more and more to them, they're like, "Never mind. I don't need any more Nights at Freddy's."
I gotta click. I'm gonna search Five Nights at Freddy's on YouTube. Five Nights at Freddy's in real life. I'm not clicking that.
You might have to click on that, dude.
Welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some technical...
I got a little bit bored, so we decided to build the entire FNAF restaurant in real life.
Oh my god.
What are we ready for?
Who's
Let's
this
go.
guy?
I don't know. How's this worse than the game?
Security room.
I feel right at home.
Oh wait, does it work? You can actually switch between the cameras.
All right. This video has substantially more views than the actual game has sold.
Yeah, I'm really like when you said that you're like you're out of touch with culture. I think I agree because I there's a part of me that feels like maybe people just like the intellectual property of Five Nights at Freddy's more than they actually like the actual thing. It's kind of like Spider-Man. Like who's reading like Ditko Spider-Man as opposed to who's watching Tom Holland. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like I feel like everyone likes the idea of it more than they like actually doing the real thing.
Alright, I'm gonna keep watching this.
So later today, you guys will actually play as security guards as they hunt you down.
I'm supposed to be here.
Buddy, I just said you can't get here.
Hello? What did Pete said?
Wait, so where are we?
We are right there.
You guys see me on the camera right now?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so framey.
I think we might have to watch more of the game to understand what they're doing.
I mean, I think they're just doing the thing on the game where you close the door on the robot.
Damn. Yeah, I'm getting like mad. That really is all you do is you close the door on the robot.
What the fuck is this?
Wait, go to that makeup tutorial. Yeah.
Hey kids, nice to meet ya. Are you ready for some Fazbear pizza?
Who's this? Working at the night shift.
I don't know, but I don't think I like him.
He's so cute. I can feel his heart racing. About time we had a brand new plaything.
Another yellow belly balking like a chicken. Listen, gang, I say that we take it.
Yeah.
Is this cringe? Do people like this?
Honestly, I really don't know because the numbers really the numbers really don't support the what I'm looking at here. You know what I'm saying? Like people like YouTube videos of Five Nights at Freddy's, but they don't care about the culture, the real culture. You know.
I feel like I opened this video by being like, "Yeah, we're old and washed," and now I like feel old as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the official trailer for the movie. Universal Pictures.
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to see if that job that you offered was still available.
Yes. The security guard.
I will take anything.
This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet.
I will work and you will sleep.
I understand.
Give me your hand.
All you have to do
is new?
is keep your eyes on the monitor.
11 months ago, it premiered on Peacock on... Is it not out yet? In theaters and streaming October 27th. 11 months ago. So this came out last Halloween? Was that Halloween?
Just about. Almost.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting a little freaked out.
I feel like
let's
90% of these videos are just going to be me incredulously staring at the worst nonsense.
We are like both just like very intrigued, like silent watching what's happening.
I expected to have more to say.
Welcome to Freddy.
I know. I'm like, I'm actually trying to figure out what this is.
Okay.
Halloween. I know my
We must be new security guard.
Can I help you, officer?
Have you met them yet?
Met who?
Them.
In the 80s, kids went missing. The police searched Freddy's top to bottom.
Hello?
They never found them.
I'm so happy I didn't get my hair cut for this.
Shut down.
There are ghost children possessing giant robots. Thanks for the heads up.
Technically, they're animatronics.
What do they want?
They want to make her like them.
Papi! Tell me how to stop them.
Wait, so it's a kid?
I don't... Every time we watch something, I feel like I understand what this is less.
It's like there's a new layer. Yeah.
So the serial killer wants to put the kids in the animatronic suits?
Is there a serial killer? Because that just looked like a bunch of kids.
Did they rewrite it? I think there's
Maybe.
a serial killer. I think there's a twist.
All right.
I don't know.
Do we keep digging in to see if there is?
I'm gonna finish the trailer.
Let's.
It's too late.
Robbie, go!
That sounds like a dude.
Where to?
Why do I always get the weirdos?
Okay.
I'm even more lost than I was 30 seconds ago when we said we'll finish the trailer.
I got an idea. I'm gonna Google explain Five Nights at Freddy's. Here we go. The lore explained in 10 minutes. These people did all this work. This is the work we were trying to do. All right.
They beat us to it.
I love these commercials.
I know.
I'm not
In a floor in
It's
10
something I
minutes,
got- is
ready
that
to go.
M83
A
they
guy
play?
named William
M83
moves from
still?
England to a small town called Hurricane with his wife and 3 kids. It's in this small town that he meets a fella named Henry, who has his own kids, and Henry and William become good friends. They decide on a business venture to open up a family diner that sold cake, and with the main attraction being these 2 animatronic suits that can either be an animatronic or can spring lock into suits that humans can wear. Keep that in mind, it'll be important later. Henry wore the Freddy suit, and William wears the bomb.
They're animatronic suits that humans can wear.
Innovation.
How's that possible? Are these like Iron Man suit? I don't give a shit. I don't. I'm like trying to be engaged, and the more I hear, the more I'm like, this is really stupid.
Yeah, well, I feel like I don't know. I feel like we just got to be along for. We have to submit and hope that when we come to the end of this, we have a general idea of what it is. Because same, I have no clue what is happening.
I was also more interested before we started. This is so dumb.
Suit. Fellas, business is booming for Fazbear's Family Diner. So much so that they open up another branch called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where he creates 4 new animatronics, Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and Foxy. But what we don't know about William Afton is that he's a crazed lunatic, an absolute psychopath. It is for this reason that it's assumed that Henry created an animatronic called the Puppet to protect his daughter Charlie from danger. One day in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Henry's daughter Charlie gets locked outside of the pizzeria. However, the puppet can't save Charlie as it's stuck in a box, and as William pulls into the driveway, he ends up murdering Charlie and dragging her into an alley. Once the puppet finally gets out of the box, it goes outside to protect Charlie, only to find her dead. What happens?
There's so much piling on of lore, and none of it means anything.
I know. I'm trying to put that together.
I'm gonna double speed this.
Yeah, there you go.
Playback speed.
Who's got 10 minutes? Who's got 10 minutes nowadays? You know.
Also, 7.9 million views. Here's the thing. I feel like this dude knows how to use YouTube, and we're talking shit. We don't got these chops.
That's true. That's true.
Next is that Charlie's spirit inhabits the puppet, so it's now possessed by Charlie's spirit, and Henry lost his only child. Now, while all of this is going on, let's focus on William Afton's family. He has 2 sons and a daughter, but right now let's focus on the boys. The small one is Evan, and the older is Mike. Evan is scared of the animatronics, and Mike sees this as a wonderful opportunity to prank Evan. On Evan's birthday party, Mike, the older brother, decides to put Evan near the mouth of an animatronic version of Freddy to give him a big kiss. What happened instead is that the spring locks on the suit fail due to the moisture of the tears, which ends up causing the animatronic to bite down on William's kid like a Big Mac, killing him. Thus,
Okay, that's lit. I'm in. Five Nights at Freddy's is cool.
So the kid got eaten by the animatronics that he was afraid of?
It fucking saw trapped him.
Okay.
And crushed his head. That's scary.
That is scary.
Alright, Five Nights at Freddy. Okay. Here's how you fix the video game. You don't make a point and click adventure. It's just a gif of a child's head getting crushed by an animatronic suit.
Yeah, you just kill children.
I mean, it's way scarier. That game wasn't scary.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, I could see maybe being 10 years old and like being up after dark, or rather during the dark, and kind of being a little sweaty. You know, you'd stay up like past your bedtime. I mean, and like I don't know, the noises and shit. You know, like
that's fair. I was scared of the toilet, so
you were scared. Why were you scared of the toilet? Dude?
Because I didn't know where that hole went. I think I saw something in a movie where something happened. I wasn't scared of the toilet for a long time, but I was a little scared of the toilet. The water heater in the fucking basement as a child.
That's a crazy noise. That's a crazy noise.
Well, also, I think that was like, no, it was the furnace. I think I saw Home Alone.
Okay.
And I saw that fucking kid be scared of the furnace, and that made me scared of my furnace.
That means that Macaulay Culkin's a fucking influencer, dude. He influenced you to be afraid.
To be fair, him as an adult, he's got Riz. And he's influencing me to look like a fucking idiot. I don't know what Riz means. We'll do that one.
Yeah, is that after Five Nights at Freddy's? Or is that a whole episode on its own?
Riz has to be its own episode because I say Riz entirely too much for somebody who has no idea what the hell that means.
Yeah. I stay away from a lot of like a lot of words because I feel like I don't feel good saying it. You know, like I don't. Anyway, let's move on.
I'm at the era of my life where using a slang term incorrectly in front of children delights me so much. There's like a point I hit where I'm like, oh, old people were messing with me. Yeah. They were saying it like that to fuck with me.
Well, when I used to play a lot of basement shows in Philly, and they started saying homie a lot, but they kind of said it with like their Pennsylvania accent, like yo homie, he's going at homie. And I was like, damn, that's awesome. I'm going to try and say home. I say dog a lot. Like, dog's pretty cool. But I guess my slang is like 90s slang. That's like, I guess that's like weird basement speak. You know, you definitely know.
I know.
You 100% know.
I'm talking like a jackass on every Discord I'm ever in.
This is my first time on Discord.
Yeah, I mean, I'm accidentally not noticing that I'm vaping on camera for this entire episode. I was like, I'm not going to do that because it's going to look really stupid. So I'm definitely the guy who says Riz still, even though I'm 36. All right, let's get...
That's fine, dude. Yeah, let's get back to this, dude. But what flavor is your vape?
It's the menthol, because that's what hot girls vape.
Dope.
Because I would never start vaping on my own. But then when they handed it to me, I got addicted to hot girl vape, which is menthol.
Is it an elf bar? What is it?
No, I won't do that. It's just abuse.
Oh,
I'm trying to quit.
I don't even know what that is.
I totally quit cigarettes, though. So
that's dope.
Pack a day to no pack a day. So
hell yeah, dude.
I'm gonna play on this. This is so boring. We're not talking about this thing.
Yeah, dude.
All right,
I don't give a fuck about Five Nights at Freddy's anymore.
Let's hear about this fucking baby.
The bite of 83. The death of his youngest son was enough to spiral William Afton's mind into even more chaos and psychotic behavior. He ends up luring 5 children.
The bite of 83 would be a sick hardcore record, though.
Yeah, that's a good ass hardcore band name or record.
It's gotta be ironic though.
Yeah,
I'm headed back.
The safe room of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, dressed up as Spring Bonnie, from which he then kills them. But where would he hide the body, you may ask? Well, when Afton was designing the 4 new suits, he made a compartment specifically designed to fit children inside of the animatronics, and because of this, no one was able to find any evidence. The puppet, witnessing all of this, decides to assist the children, but there's 5 children and 4 suits. Where would the extra child go? Well, the extra child was stuffed into the Golden Fredbear costume, so now we have 6 kids that have their souls stuck in animatronics. Shortly after, Afton ends up getting fired from his own company, and the restaurant is closed down due to health violations. However, William Afton didn't stop there. After the closure of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, he decides to make a new company called Afton Robotics, and creates a new location specifically designed to murder children. But why, you may ask? Well, when Afton was murdering the 5 children, he discovered a way to become immortal, introducing Remnant. When the kids die, they release this material called Remnant, which bonds your soul onto something. This is basically how the missing children and Charlie were able to possess the spirits of animatronics.
This is more lore than Dune.
Yeah, really. You were kind of right, though. I feel like they were a little ahead of us by just actually making a game about killing children. So maybe this isn't so bad after all.
Yeah, I think this might be lit. Killing children, putting their bodies into animatronics, and having a potion that does something to their spirit. This is like kind of fucked up.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna play again. I will say, the amount that I need to pause during this videos is telling that this is actually not lit.
Uses this information specifically to create Circus Baby, who was able to lure children in with games and then crush them inside of her stomach. So now we know that William's youngest child is dead, and his eldest is doing something not really important right now, but maybe later. Anyway, Elizabeth, Afton's daughter, is here at this private party to unveil the new location in the franchise, until Elizabeth gets a little too close to Baby, and yeah, she gets folded like a lawn chair. Anyway, because of this incident, the Circus Baby Pizza World was shut down due to a gas leak. But rest assured, he still kept the animatronics open for rental. For what reason? Well, you remember this guy, right? Afton's only son? William, being the wonderful father he is, he sent his son to locate and free the soul of Elizabeth, who is trapped inside of Circus Baby. So now let's shift to the new star of the show, Michael Afton, who survives the first 4 nights pretty well, until around the 4th night, where technicians are instructed to scoop out the shells of the animatronics and take the salvageable endoskeletons. This scooping machine also has some remnant. I wonder why. Soon enough, all of the animatronics get scooped, but they all combine their parts of their endoskeleton into some weird megazord known as Ennard. On the final night, our man Michael ends up finding himself in this godforsaken scooping machine, and it turns out Baby's true intentions were to scoop the living hell out of Michael's organs and make some room for Ennard to chill in there, like some dumb hermit crab. Needless to say, our boy Michael gets scooped like he's one of those strawberry sherbet ice creams, and all that remnant keeps his soul alive, whilst Ennard makes his way inside of the corpse to escape the complex. Wait, wrong game.
I'm gonna have a fucking stroke.
I know, dude. I can't tell if the speed is helping or not.
It's not helping, but also I'm not gonna make anyone sit through. What the hell is this game?
I feel like it's sort of conveying the same, like the feeling I have in my brain is the way that it feels when that plays that way. So I feel like the audience kind of at least feel what I'm feeling or think what I'm thinking, even for the couple minutes that we're that we're watching this. So Scooping Machine sounds like a really good prog band.
Hell yeah. We gotta keep a running list of good band names from this shit. But
yeah, dude.
This is a children's media franchise. They sell the toys in Target. And there's a scooping machine, which is disgusting. And a child that gets its head bit off. This is very... I figured out the magic of it. This is a fucked up horror situation that parents who are like us that look at it are like, oh, this is some like bullshit kids thing. So they let their kids play it and buy the shit. So it's like if you were a kid and you had like a secret hack to like getting access to like Giallo films.
Well, funny enough, that's kind of how I got into anime. Was because I was really into Dragon Ball Z as a kid, and when my dad would pick us up for the weekend, we'd go to Blockbuster and we'd get a Dragon Ball Z V8.
Are you gonna say Ninja Scroll?
Yes, but
I saw that titties in that as a child.
Yeah. Are we back on, or was that a pause?
No, I was just being like, are you gonna say Ninja Scroll? I also saw those cartoon boobs as a child. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, no. So we would give him a Dragon Ball Z tape, and then we would just go grab like the something else from the anime section, which could have been anything from Ninja Scroll to fucking Tekka Man Blade to Vampire Wars to Blood the Last Vampire. All like horrific shit, and my dad would just look at both, and he's a construction worker from Queens, so he's like, "The fuck is the difference?" And and he just bought both. So that's literally how I got into like anime, was because of this type of marketing.
Yeah, no, I think we cracked it. I think we straight up cracked Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah,
because that's the thing is, even us people who watched a lot of cartoon boobs and violence. We didn't know this was this. We had no idea.
That's true.
There's a fucking scooping machine. That's disgusting.
Yeah. And, it takes one to know one, and we didn't even know. So that's how you know they did a pretty good job.
We didn't pick this shit up at all. All right, I'm going to play again.
Eventually, we realize that Michael's body slowly ends up deteriorating due to him being basically a walking corpse. A few days later, Ennard ends up escaping into a sewer system, and just when you think our boy is dead, he gets reanimated back to life. Now that Michael has freed Elizabeth, his new goal is to find William Afton. Fast forward a bit, Michael isn't able to find his father, but while all of this is happening, William decides to go to the original abandoned location to dismantle all of the old animatronics. William ends up snapping those fools like Lego bricks, but unbeknownst to William, he just awoken the spirits in a physical form. The spirits all gather up and confront William. However, in this safe room lies the very suit that William Afton used to kill these children. In an attempt to, scare them, he puts on the suit and laughs mockingly. It was all fine and dandy until the spring locks on the suit got a little too loose, and William ended up getting crushed and mutilated, causing a very ironic death. His corpse just laid there for a while until some fools decided to reopen the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise as a horror attraction. They found the suit and thought, hey, this bloody animatronic suit seems to be perfect to put inside of a horror attraction for kids. When they do this, William decides to become alive again and stalks this area for a week. I say a week because after 1 week passed, the building was set on fire. The reason being unknown, but all that you need to know is that Springtrap, or William, is still alive despite the fire.
I don't care anymore.
I say, I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm gone.
Yeah. So that's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I feel like by this point, this is like Five Nights at Freddy's, like 7, to which I'm like, all right.
I wish this was more coherent, but I think the game sucks and everything sucks. It's the worst material a child can get with, like, I can imagine, like, a very, like, conservative parent in, like, Utah seeing the cover image for Five Nights at Freddy's and being like, yeah, it's like, gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like, this is
definitely.
Actually more fucked up than, like, intentionally fucked up stuff.
Yeah.
Also, the lore is crazier than anything I've ever seen.
No, it's crazy, too, because I don't remember what I was going to say, but I'm in a fucking Damn. Yeah. This shit is like disorienting. Like it was a kind of a roller coaster. Because I feel like we're doing. You ever see? And I'm gonna quote Family Guy because
hit me. I love Family Guy.
So remember the Barry Manilow bit where they're like, "Oh, Barry Manilow's coming out. Oh, he sucks. Barry Manilow sucks. You know, he does have that one song though." And then like by the end of the skit, they're just like, "We got to get to that concert. I fucking love Barry Manilow." Like that's how I feel right now. But then I feel like it also just I feel like I sort of blew my load and now it's gone. Like I have post Five Nights at Freddy's clarity and now I'm out.
I feel like if we stopped watching shit the second I heard a child's head gets crushed, I would have possibly played this game.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever go near it, to be honest.
I don't know that I want. I'm still not clear on how the game works. I think you click security cameras and shut doors and turn lights on.
Yeah, that sounds like shit. That's like stupid. Should we like go further and see if that's all you do?
We watched the playthrough of the game, and I skipped to the end, and it looked exactly the same as the beginning. Just the clicking was slightly franticier.
Yeah, no.
More frantic.
Whichever one you want.
More
frantic. There you go.
Yeah, so honestly, I think I can't fucking look at any more Five Nights at Freddy's stuff.
You've had enough Nights at Freddy's?
I simultaneously understand how this works and also do not give any shits at all.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's probably why numbers declined. We saw the numbers. Now we have an explanation.
No, this has to be completely. What this is, I think, is kids watching people talk about the fucked up lore on YouTube, and then buying the toys. I don't think anyone plays this game.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I think. I feel like anyone that does is going to buy it, and then it's like Fruit Stripes gum. It's like you know, it's like
the package looks cool.
Package looks cool.
That the one with the punk zebra on it?
Yeah, the taste is amazing for like a millisecond, and then it's like there is another Family Guy bit about that where Peter just he's like, "Oh, Fruit Stripes gum." Aw. Dude, I could do probably an entire podcast of just me quoting Family Guy. That's really most of what goes on in my brain.
There's a soundboard feature on here, and I'm going to set up a soundboard buzzer for every time you quote Family Guy, and we'll try to get fucking points on the board. But yeah, I definitely do feel stupider. Like, it's interesting to get more information and feel like it did not help in any way.
I feel like is that the does that mean that the story sucks? Like whoever this person, like, can we figure out who wrote this and see if like this is like their life's work that we're just taking a complete dump on?
Don't make.
It's possible it could have been Michael to set the fire.
Don't make me know that. All right, it was written by. I mean, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what we say. He's got a fucking bag.
That's true.
It's Scott Cawthorn, 1978. So not a young guy.
Okay.
He began his career developing family-friendly Christian video games.
Took a heel turn.
Whoa! All right, hold up. Yeah, this man's like a Christian guy.
So what happened?
I mean, I think he still is. I think he's just like, that's why it has that energy. Like, that's what I was saying when I was like a very conservative mom would look at this and be like, that's chill. Like, it looks very safe. Like, I just don't think the man...
It's got a dark side to him.
I mean, the Bible has a dark side to it, you know? It's the greatest adventure ever told.
That's true.
I'm sorry. I do love the Bible. Do I edit that out? Oh no! There's a controversy where he donated money to anti-LGBT conservative politicians. So fuck this guy. That's how I do my life. I'm like a very politics guy.
Yeah.
But I feel like online we're allowed to shit on him for that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, listen.
2023, he did release his first video game since his retirement, Freddy in Space 3, Chica in Space.
No one. Let's get the numbers on that. No one bought that shit.
There isn't even a link to the game on the Wikipedia. No, this doesn't exist.
Someone might have just made that up for him, or maybe he went on his own wiki to I don't know, just let people know that he's doing something. You know, like, all right, guys, I have this made up ass video game.
All right, I think I'm done with this.
We're done with Five Nights at Freddy.
We're done. You feel smarter? You feel like you got more information?
I have like fight or flight right now. Like I really do. Like I really feel like I have to like just not think about this for like 10 minutes. Yeah. It was so disorienting, and then especially like watching the sped up YouTube clips of just like, oh, this child died, and then this child died, and then this person was possessed by a robot. And it's like, whoa.
Right. I'm gonna hit you back next week, and I'm gonna ask, did you play this game or look into this?
Yeah. I can tell you now the answer is no.
Here's the question. Am I gonna log off and play this game right now?
I feel like you might. You have that kind of energy.
I'm not doing that shit. That game looks so stupid. All right.
I feel like you'll like play it as a joke, and then you'll get like hooked on it. Like you'll be like the person that knows all the nook and crannies of it. But for the bit, you know what I'm saying?
You go to click the upload for this episode, and it's just a bunch of YouTube shorts of me doing like jump scare reactions to Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh.
Right. I believe it, dude.
I'm gonna hit stop recording.